Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got loads to go over today as it appears that Super Earth is going rogue. Citizen surveillance and safety is turning red and there is a lot happening with regards to the game itself. I'm intrigued to see where this one will actually go as dissidents are being labelled at left, right and centre, and even myself. It appears that Purple, one of our community managers, has got some interesting things that are being suppressed by Super Earth, and Plot Correlation gives us yet another teaser to the video for the movie coming soon. We've got loads to go on over, so if you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on, it'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can get your video games cheaper for PC and console, with the best deals, offers, promotions and discounts running up to 70% off on old and new games alike. The link is in the description for that one. And if you want to get involved with that giveaway for Super Credits, it's very simple. Head down to the comment section and put in a eye emoji because somebody is definitely watching. That being said, let's dive into the game and see what's happening right now inside of Helldivers 2. So starting off, before we get into the juicy bits, we have to take a look at the Galactic War map. As right now, we can see we are around 3 days and 5 hours remaining on the major order, and the Incineration Corps are now attacking. We have got a massive attack happening on Lezath right now of a level 50 defend campaign. We have the Incineration Corps over there, as well as on Marfark currently, which Helldivers do not seem to be too desperate to head on over to. It appears that Lezath is definitely taking the hold, so make sure that you do your part for democracy by attacking over there. We still have some dual attacks going on the Terminated sector, with Inari being the primary attack point there and having a Gambit over on Ursika. And then we also have another attack happening on Akmar, and this is again quite a big planet that we want to make sure we keep safe. Overall, we've got 3 defend campaigns done out of the 8, and we have 3 days and 5 hours remaining on the clock. Will we manage to get this Helldivers major order done positively and get that success message? Well, that one is down to you. Make sure you do your part for Managed Democracy and make sure that you go ahead and fight now. Moving on from that, though, we've got loads to go over as some weird things have been happening in the background, not inside of the game, but we all know that Helldivers and Arrowhead love to do things around the real-life situations to be able to incorporate it in the game at a later date. And it seems to be no different right now. As of right now, I have been marked a dissident. Yes, that's correct. Over on the Discord right now, the Citizen Surveillance and Safety moderator is claiming dissidents left, right, and center. This is extremely odd, as I was originally green a few days ago and is now turned red, and dissidents are being labeled all over the board. Now, what is it that's actually making it so that you're labeled a dissident? Well, I have no idea. People were having a conversation over in the Galactic War chat, and somebody was talking about pineapple on pizza. I mean, I personally enjoy pineapples on pizza, so I made the statement, and as you can see, we got labeled there and then. Thousands of people are being labelled dissident from the Helldivers that have been diving over and saving Super Earth for all of this time, and it appears that so many people are being outed for specific phrases. Now, the bit that's confusing is why that is the case. Although it is a little bit of fun to have inside of the Discord, we know full well that 9 times out of 10, this generally leads into something happening inside of the game. And with December 2nd around the corner, they did tell us to watch out for it, as apparently there'll be an update that they have for us then. What is it that could be coming? Well, you guys let me know. But it appears that even some of the Arrowhead staff are being labelled as dissident, as Purple, our support team member, has actually tried to save you guys from everything that's happening. Purple stated right here that we aren't dissidents, we just know the truth, and then the message gets redacted. Now, not only that, but if we actually go onto Purple's profile, we can see that the message is under review by Citizen Surveillance and Safety. So it appears that there may be some corruption in Super Earth's network, and we could well be in a bit of a sticky situation, as we've got another major truth movement happening inside of the Discord right now. Now, this is all extremely strange, and I actually have no idea and no theory as to what this could actually be leading to. Some people are speculating that it could be leading into an ARG, although I would be very, very surprised if they decide to put one of those up now of all times, especially during probably one of the lower points of Helldiver history. I'd be extremely surprised. So I want to know what you guys are thinking via the comment section below. And I also want to know, are you a dissident? What did you do. Moving on from that, though, it appears that Plot Coalition, as they move towards the release date of their movie that they've been making for Helldivers 2, this one has been a big one and a ginormous topic, and they've just recently released their Super Hollywood launching investigation video, taking the almost mick out of Coretta Kelly. This is their version of it, and I'll show you it right now. Now, if you want to go and show Plot Coalition some support, then make sure you head down to the description. I'll leave their link down there. They've got something big coming, that's for damn sure, and I cannot wait to see exactly how this one plays out. And I love little marketing schemes such as this one that help ploy towards a big release for a large video like this one. So from the Cloudplays channel to everyone over at Plot Coalition, massive shout out to you guys. I love the work that you guys are doing right now. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are excited for what it is that they've got coming over recent weeks to come. And moving in from that, we've also got to take a look at your top comments from the previous video where we spoke about the major win and something big that is coming as we started the initiation with the whole movement of the Citizen Surveillance and Safety Act. It started all green and nice, and now it's gone red and rogue. Where is it that it will lead? Well, you guys had a lot to say. This first one right here states, Citizen Surveillance and Safety would be a banger name for a new anti-cheat. Now, yes, obviously, the whole rework of the anti-cheat has been a conversation that has been going on now for quite a few months, and if Arrowhead seem to think that the community have forgotten about it, then they are absolutely delusional. They have not forgotten about it, and they want a new change for the anti-cheat. We haven't really heard much from them in terms of any communication towards really anything at all. It's been a little bit of a strange one the last couple of weeks. We know that the updates are going to be coming every 2 weeks leading into December 2nd, which hopefully will put us into our general cadence. But as far as any communications with regards to the engine, the anti-cheat, and all of the problems that they had going on, it's been, again, quite muted. This next one right here is stating from Jack Ball, the fiery and buzzing will be my PC after its final hard lock on December 2nd. Now, oddly, even though we've been receiving so many patch updates and they've been resolving so many issues, we can see that there have still been quite a lot of hard locks, a lot of glitching, a lot of frame rate problems and stuttering, including some audio problems that people have been having all over the board. So much so that people have just kind of given a bit of a break on Helldivers 2, and hopefully this next update come December 2nd will rectify all of the problems and get us back on track to being that lightning in a bottle game. But let me know, are you guys still playing the game or have you given up hope? And finally, this one states right here, the fiery and buzzing probably means the Hulk's finally getting sound. Now, I don't want to talk for an entire community here, but if we're going to buzz up some hype around the fiery and buzzing quotation mark inside of a patch update, and it only leads towards the Hulk's finally having sound, I don't know about you, but I actually think I may lose my end on that one. They've made so much of a fuss about that one statement, and it's led into so much so that we even have Purple, our support team, actually leaning into the December 2nd narrative and saying that it was fake. There's nothing around that's going to be happening, and obviously it's got something to do with this big Citizen Surveillance and Safety Act, with them actually kind of giving us a little bit of hope. It's kind of strange, but yeah, it does seem to be the case. There's definitely not going to be Hulk sounds that come from this one. There's no damn way. But that's all we got time for today. I'm extremely confused with where this whole game is going right now. The ups, the downs, the we're so backs, and the it's so overs, leading into weird narratives that happen like this, where the Discord is getting the primary storyline so that it doesn't actually fit into the game, so that some people don't even know that it's happening, which is why we do the videos that we do. It's a really odd one, and hopefully it leads into a really good space. So let's see what happens over the next few weeks, and fingers crossed, we'll be back again eventually. Until then, though, we're going to be live with Arc Raiders, where my evil arc will now begin. This is not a stream that you want to miss out on, and we're going to have a video update for you guys later tonight with more Arc Raiders news to boot. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate you all. And as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.